Hello everyone and welcome to day 7 of the Cabin Fever Beading Challenge. It's hard to believe that it's already been a week. Time's just been really weird with everything in quarantine. Nobody knows what day it is and all that. But I want to thank you guys for being with us over the internet and watching our videos and giving us something interesting to do for this week. So today I'm going to be making this bracelet right here. It's not my original pattern. I've seen this pattern before on the internet, Pinterest or somewhere. I'm not sure where I've seen it, otherwise I would give them credit for it. But it's been all over the place, so even if I could find where I saw it first, I wouldn't even guarantee that that was the first person that made it. It's a pretty simple pattern, and it just takes one swipe through. So we're going to go ahead and start with about 3 feet of our wildfire beading string. And I've already got that cut. I'm going to put 2 needles, 1 on each end of the string. And then I'm going to pick up 10 seed beads. I'm using these like metallic-y colored seed beads. And I already did that because it takes me a couple minutes to pick up all 10 of the seed beads. So now that I have 10 seed beads and they're pulled all the way down to the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and go through all 10 of these seed beads with one of the needles and make a circle, and I'm going to go through all 10 of them to make it more secure. I'm going to try not to tie my string in a knot, because that's never fun. And then I'm going to go through this last one, or the first one, however you look at it, this one over here, a second, or a third time, rather. So if you're new to the Cabin Fever Challenge, or you're new to our challenge and you're just joining us, welcome. We're glad to have you here. The Cabin Fever Challenge was invented by my mom and I as something for us to do to keep us entertained. And we each post a tutorial a day, and we're having a little competition to see who can get the most likes and views. So if you like this tutorial, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you don't like the tutorial, please tell me in the comments what I could do better, because I'm always looking to be a better tutorial YouTuber. So now that I got this loop, I'm going to pick up 1 seed bead on each needle. Go. Oh, kind of. It tried to jump off. And then I'm going to pick up 1, these are 6mm rondelle beads on each needle, and 1 seed bead on just one of the needles, and we're going to cross at the seed bead. I'm going to pull it on down tight. This is where the strings fly all over the place. It's kind of like beading popcorn. Here we go. And then 1 more rondelle bead on each side. And then this time I'm going to pick up 4 seed beads on each needle. And I'm going to make this little loopy part, the seed bead loop. So I'm going to do 1 needle at a time. So I stab that over there. I'm going to pull this nice and tight. And then I'm going to go back in the first seed bead only of these group of 4. I want to keep it nice and close to the rondelle. That keeps it nice and tight, and it looks better that way. So just hold it down there. There we go. And it's hard to show you. I like to use my thumb to kind of keep things in place. But I grab that last bead and then pull it tight. And if there's a little bit of room, that's okay. Then I'm going to do the same thing on this other side. And it's important you do one after the other, otherwise it'll get kind of lopsided and one side of your bracelet might end up longer than the other. So like the even build rule in Monopoly, that type of idea. So there we go, I'm pulling it tight, and I made that little loop. Okay, and now I'm gonna repeat this again. So I'm gonna pick up one on each needle, one of my 6mm rondelles. And then one seed bead that I'm crossing at. And then one more rondelle on each needle. And then I gotta do another one of these little loop things after the rondelle. And I just keep going like that until it's long enough for whatever length I want. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes when I've got it all caught up. Okay, so here we are. I've made it the length that I wanted. And again, if you're new to the channel, this is your first time hearing that I have really small wrists. So most bracelets are huge on me, so I'd like to make things a little bit smaller. If you have a normal size wrist, I'd encourage you to make it a little bit longer than this one. Okay, so here I've done the little loopy thing. I picked up a seed, or a 6mm, and then a seed bead, and now I just need a 6. Sorry about that, the battery died. So I don't quite remember what I just said. But I picked up the 6mm beads, and now I'm going to pick up one of the seed bead on each needle. And I like to scoop both needles. Wow. Both needles at the same time, because I just like it. It feels fun. And pull them on down. And then I'm going to get one seed bead, and I'm going to cross at that seed bead. If you're new to our channel and you haven't already, I encourage you to go ahead and subscribe. That way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. You'll be one of the first ones to find out. And it helps us get to where we can be paid faster, which is really cool. And it will help other people be able to find us on YouTube a little bit easier. Okay, so now that I've got the cross there, I'm going to pick up 10 seed beads. Doesn't matter which needle. I'm going to pull it down. I'm going to go through them again with the other needle in the other direction. And that will make the loop a little bit more secure. And this will be the loop that you'll tie your jump rings in whatever clasp you choose to use. I like to use, it's like a ball and socket type clasp that makes it so that it's really nice and easy to open while you only have one hand. But you're welcome to use whatever you'd like. If it's not quite the size that you want, I encourage you to go ahead and use maybe an alligator type, a lobster type clasp. That way you'll be able to adjust the size a little bit there. Okay, so I'm pulling it nice and tight. I'm going to take my needles. Actually, I should have left that on. And I'm going to tie a knot here. I got to get both of my needles to the same spot first. Okay, there we go. Now I can tie my knot. And if you haven't already joined the Beading Challenge Facebook group, if you're following along with the Beading Challenge, I encourage you to go ahead and join that group. We welcome anybody to post whatever they're working on. It's just something to keep us all entertained during this time of being stuck in our houses. Okay, so now I'm going to knot it. I like to knot it a bunch of times. That way I know it's not going to come undone and it's not going to break on somebody. Thank you for watching. My mom's video will be up shortly. Please go ahead and watch that as well and let us know which one you like best. I'm gonna thread my needles through. To bury my string. There we go. And I'm just going to cut them off. We have these really handy, I don't even know what they're called, but they work really nicely for cutting the string off really close. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.